This is it. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah!
Go out there, have fun riding bikes, and then we'll go eat dinner. How's that sound?
Yeah!
Yeah! 3, 2, 1, make it! Yeah! YouTube, welcome to the show Must Go On, episode 1. Very excited you could join me today. My name is Dustin Grice. I've been riding BMX for about 20 years. I've been on the cover of BMX Plus magazine. I've ridden in a show you may have heard of called Nitro Circus. When they came to Minneapolis, I got to ride. It was one of the best days of my life. And you know, I've traveled all over the country doing shows. I've even flown around the world with my bike and ridden at different events and contests and stuff. So I've been thinking about this for a while. We've been doing shows for ourselves over 5 years. I've been doing over 15 years of shows now. And after thousands and thousands of actual shows, there are so many things that happen, so many stories, so many crazy things, so many fun things, hilarious stuff that I'd love to share more of that with you. And so that's kind of the idea behind this new little YouTube video series. So definitely subscribe if you like to see what the life of BMX shows is like. I'm here, it's what, 2016 now. This is our 5th year of doing our own shows. We've got our first show of the season in like an hour and a half. So I'm rushing, and here's the thing, this show must go on. I showed up today. There's a bunch of semi-trailers parked like right in front of where I normally keep the ramp, and it's starting to throw things off, but I think we got everything. I'm just loading the trailer onto the Jeep here, and then I will start heading to the event. So give you a quick little background information here. I've been riding for almost 20 years. I started doing shows about 15 years ago. If you've ever been to the Minnesota State Fair, this summer will actually be my 14th year riding at the Minnesota State Fair. And I was doing shows with Rich Weaver for about 10 years. Shout out to Rich. And then we actually wanted to start our own indoor riding facility. So me and my roommate at the time, Evan Moyle, we said, hey, we want to ride year round because we don't really have any box jumps around here. And so we wanted our own indoor box so we could ride year round, because out here we have these long winters, and when you don't have a box jump for an entire winter, you kind of miss riding box. So that was what we wanted to do. See, now I got something in the way over here. That should work. Nah, that's not good. All right, I have had this pop off in the past. It's just taken out my whole bumper. I had to go get that replaced. Anyways, we started our own place, and this is just over 5 years ago. We just had our 5-year anniversary, and within a few months we realized, oh great, this is more expensive than we thought, and there's not as many people coming to ride here and chipping in, so we got to figure something out. So we said, well, I've done shows for, you know, a dozen years. A handful of the riders have done shows. Why don't we just do our own show? What do we need to do? And so we're like, well, we need a show ramp. So we found basically an old motorhome trailer. This is a 40-foot trailer that I picked up and drove to Troy Mosey, and he actually cut it down to it's about 12 to 14 feet long. And then we just had an empty trailer. And so we said, all right, let's build a deck on it. We put lumber on top, and we bought the rest of everything else here and just built our own ramp. There's a few companies out there, let's say like John Bethers, who build ramps and stuff like that, but we just couldn't afford anything like that. There's some of the most beautiful ramps out there that you can get built for shows, but we just couldn't afford anything like it because we're just trying to keep our warehouse alive. And so we just basically cut out the frame here. The landing folds down on one side, this launch just tips out, and then you put a deck on top, and you have a massive box jump. This one's 6 feet tall. We also have another one that is 7 foot tall. We call it the BFJ, the big fun jump. And so yeah, and then we just figured out, all right, what do we do next? Well, we gotta like book a show. And so get on the phone, start sending emails, calling events, figuring out who would, you know, potentially pay for us to come out and actually do a show. And so after actually riding and performing shows for, you know, 10 years, now learning kind of the business side of it, or actually booking the shows and everything, it's crazy what we've all gone through. Anything from the ramp itself to you know, booking and agreements and invoicing and insurance and all that stuff. So that's kind of the idea of this new video series, just kind of give you some background on what we do, what we've learned. You know, same with the factory itself and running our own skate park. It's just we've learned so much. So and I definitely encourage anyone who's ever had that idea, like, you know, let's have our own indoor place to ride, do it. You know, if you ever have questions, hit me up anytime. You know, we've been through all of that. So all right, so we've got the hitch on here, it's locked. I haven't moved this thing in probably 9 months. I think she's good. I'm just double checking. Straps are a little loose, so I'm gonna actually tighten those. I have had issues on the road. I've seen so much stuff. You know, one time I was on the highway, I had a bin of shirts in the back because we try and sell shirts at some of the shows, and somehow it was just gone, and I had no idea where it went. Turns out it was all over the freeway, shirts everywhere. Somehow the state troopers picked them all up and returned them to our facility. I don't know how they found it. I mean, this place isn't the easiest place to find, and they picked up all the shirts off the freeway. So shout out to all the state troopers out there. Thank you for returning our shirts. So always got to double check, make sure everything's on there. Like I said, first show of the season, and we are let's check the time here. I've got like just over an hour to get there, and so you know, another double check, make sure this thing's pulling all right before I peel out of here. You know, another thing we needed for the shows is audio. You know, we had to go buy all the audio equipment, and everything from the speakers to microphones, the amp, and just, I mean, everything. And it's now that we have 2 ramps, we needed a second set. And you know, honestly, there's so many different stories and stuff, but one time, I'm not going to mention any names here, but one of the entire audio systems just disappeared, and someone, I don't want to say stole it, but it's gone, and we never found it again. We had to go spend another $1,500, $2,000 on all new audio equipment, and it's there's just so many things that happen. It's crazy. All right, so I am going to do one last check here at the warehouse, make sure I have everything. I need banners, we need autograph cards, Sharpies. I gotta make sure there's extra batteries for the microphone, hopefully shirts. I don't know, it's first show again. We're going to Rice Lake Elementary School. It's an ice cream social. Shout out to Rice Lakes. Thanks for bringing us out here today. So, and we just repainted everything. We resurfaced the entire ramp. I've got some new decals being printed this week, and so those will go on very soon here as well. But the whole ramp in general is looking very good, very good. So I'm gonna run into the warehouse, double check a few things, but yeah, thanks for joining. I'll do a little check-in at the show here today. We'll see who's all showing up. I know the kids are so pumped to ride. Everyone's so pumped to ride because we've been inside at the warehouse all winter, and now it always comes down to that first show. Everyone's so pumped to be outside and throw down on the ramp. So we're very excited. This is the other ramp as well. It's a beast. That's the BFJ. That's a 7 foot tall. The landing used to be 10 feet tall. It's down to about 9 right now. It's just a massive ramp. Since day one, we threw resi on the both of the trailers or the jumps. It's you know, I've had a lot of friends go down. I've gone down. You never want to see one of your buddies go down and get hurt during a show. You should never have to get hurt doing a show. And so we threw that resi on, and the tricks got insane. The crowd didn't know the difference, and the events loved it. And we didn't have so many less injuries. And so, you know, even from a booking the actual riders and scheduling the riders perspective, it's, you know, we have less injuries to deal with. And it's just, it's crazy because honestly, no one else was doing resi shows, you know, when we started at least 5 years ago. And now you see, I saw there's one other show team doing it, then there's another one, and now I think there's 4 or 5 different show teams doing it on resi. And then the other crazy thing, you know, we had this little 9-year-old, little Dallas Light. He was always riding at the warehouse, and he wanted to hit the 6 foot jump. And we're like, go for it, you know? And there's never really been kids that ride in BMX shows. And so we said, sure, you know, ride in the show. And since then, you know, other kids started seeing that, seeing Dallas ride, and a few of them wanted to come out and ride at the factory. And now the kids are like taking over the shows. The kids are so good. Dallas was flipping at 9. We've had a handful of others flipping under 10. It's just crazy to see all these kids now. And I'm very excited to continue doing this because I get to introduce all the different riders to you guys, and get to meet some of them. So I really hope to see more kids riding in BMX shows down the road, because it's I'd say it's great for the sport. You know, it's seeing those kids on the tiny bikes and all the, especially all the family events. I mean, that's what gets more kids into riding. We also give away a brand new bike at all of our shows, and so we give out free raffle tickets and stuff, and someone will ride away on a brand new bike there. So very excited to get this rolling. And seriously, if you've ever thought about, you know, if you ever see this and think, man, this looks so cool, there's nothing more in life I would encourage you to do than ride in BMX shows. It's one of the funnest things in my life. The people you meet, the experiences, the traveling, everything. I can't even tell you what, you know, you start learning how to ride like at home in your driveway, and 5, 10, 15 years later, I never would have imagined all the trips and the people I'd meet and everything that's happened over the years. So I highly recommend learning, doing shows sometime. You know, if you're ever in the area, come ride our ramp. You know, you're totally welcome to come out and ride. That's the reason we built this whole place. We built the whole factory. We built all these outdoor ramps so we had something to ride. So if you're ever in the area, come on out and ride. And honestly, do a show sometime. You're riding a massive box jump, learning your tricks, all that. It's so much fun, and you get all your box tricks just dialed, which means, who knows, maybe you end up going to more contests and stuff down the road as well. So doing shows is it's one of the greatest parts of life. When you get on top of that ramp and you've got a roaring crowd, which could be, you know, 5,000 people, and it could be 5 people. I mean, either way, you're having so much fun because you're riding your bike and with your buddies. So anyways, I gotta get the show going. The show must go on no matter what, even if I need to film this YouTube video. So I'm gonna make sure I got the last few things here, and then we'll check in at the show and see who shows up for the first show of 2016. All right, so I loaded up the banners, and they're super dirty. We just repainted and did everything here. Shout out to Jason Tufty Built. We put in some hours on this, same with some of the other dads from the kids and stuff. So I got to clean these banners. So here's what I'm doing. I've got mop here, and we are going to put the mop in the ramp, and when I get to the show we will clean the banners, so we'll have a nice clean looking show here. The show must go on, right? Well, there she goes. We're rolling. And yes, we have had trailer issues in the past. We've had issues with tires. I need to get new tires on this thing right now. We've had, you know, even car issues in general. We've had issues where riders just wouldn't show up, or an announcer doesn't show up, and then someone's got to announce. And I mean, there's just so many different things that happen that this is why I feel like this would be a fun video, kind of documenting a lot of this stuff this summer. So thanks again for tuning in. We should be at the first show shortly. Oh shoot, I just remembered I don't have the electrical piece plugged into the Jeep, so now my signals aren't working. I've been pulled over in the past, always something. I'm glad I left early today to prepare for this, so I'm gonna pull over. And you know, the other thing I just remembered, I don't know if the tabs have been renewed this year as well, so always something. Hopefully my bike is working. Hopefully my bike is working. All right. Good Lord, that was close. All right, so this is the piece. I've got to put this in here like that, and I got to plug this in. There we go. All right, now I'll check the traffic. We're gonna turn the flashers on and double check that the lights are actually working. So if they don't, I'm gonna get pulled over. We got one light, we got two lights. All right, that should work. All right, back on the road. All right, here's where things can start getting interesting. Just pulled onto the highway. It's been about 9 months, and I have gotten speed wobbles in the past. Like, I usually drive under the speed limit slightly and keep it safe. So she seems to be pulling good right now. Honestly, I think this is a great webisode because it gives you kind of an overall idea of what actually goes down when you know, a show team is running shows, and it's just, there's always something. Well, cop just passed me. We should be all right, right? I literally keep my flashers on all the time because, like, the running lights on the back, like the tail lights, the flashers work and the brake lights work, but like the running lights for some reason aren't working, so I just always keep my flashers on. And I'm driving slightly on the speed limit anyways, so it makes sense. But yeah, should be good. Yo! Quick pit stop at the house here. Meet George.
Georgie Bones, what's up? Wait.
He's got a brand new build for me. I bought a fat bike, I don't know, 6 months ago, and now we just made some a few little mods to it.
Minor tweaks and adjustments from stock build, I'd say.
Yep, and we're real excited. So heading to the first show, and if there's one thing I've learned about doing shows, it's about entertaining people. And so when we roll this thing out there, people are like, what? I mean, it's totally different than a BMX bike. So we're gonna see what we can do with it this summer. So thank you, George.
Have fun.
Boom, baby.
See you on the launches.
Only at the house.
Peace.
All right, YouTube, we're getting close. It's about 2:45. I have to be there by 3 p.m. It's at a school. At 3:05, all the buses start coming in, and I have to be in before that. So I'm hoping I make it in time. I'm about 15 minutes away, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. I'm noticing it's starting to get warm in Minnesota, and my AC just like doesn't work anymore, and so it's very hot in here, so I have to have that looked at again. And if there's one thing about doing shows, it has torn apart my car. Oh my gosh, I almost wonder if I need a separate car just for doing shows. I mean, it's the interior is just destroyed, and with all the bikes and equipment, look, we got the big speakers just thrown in here. I mean, it's definitely had a lot of wear and tear on my own personal vehicle, that's for sure. So anyways, we'll see if we make it in time. There he is, man of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Light. How you been, bud?
Pretty good.
You're right on time.
Yeah, I know.
I was barely on time. I got in, it was like 1 minute, and then they brought us over to this area. So we're gonna start setting up ramp and getting ready for the first show of the year.
Yeah.
Woo!
Maybe I should run up the ramp for you. I'd probably crush it with this thing. Isn't that neat?
Here's the guy running the show. He's got his bike ready to hit it. We need someone to test this thing.
That's right. They call me Evil Knievel's brother, Billy.
Billy Knievel.
Yeah, wouldn't that be neat?
Looking good, man. All right, getting this baby set up. Beautiful Friday.
Where you needed it to go.
Real excited to start riding. All right, she's all set up. Who's gonna be the first one to test it? Uh-oh, here they come. Leading the pack, Dallas Light, first jump in 2016. Woo! Jeez! Wow! Oh my! Yo! Yeah, boys! Woo! Boom, baby!
Oh, that hurt my arm.
You blasted that.
That was easier to clear than last night.
Woo! What do you think, guys? Holy cow. First jump. We haven't even started warm-ups. There's not even music playing, nothing. These kids are gonna go nuts. All right, welcome to the first show. We've had quite a day so far. And quite a crew out here. Who do we have here?
Isaac,
Isaac, how old are you, bud?
6.
6. Who do we have here?
Xander,
How old are you?
8.
8,
Trace, and I'm 10.
10.
Jared, and I'm 12.
Savian, and I'm 11.
Reed, and I like BMX.
Oh. Ooh.
What do you say?
Haha.
What do you say?
How old's Reed? 10 years old. 10 years old. Who else we got here?
Jake Walls.
Jake Walls. How old are you, bud?
16.
16.
Yeah, you messed up my age in the show.
Oh, yeah.
You said 17.
I know, I said 17. Older than you look, bro.
Yeah.
Who else we got over here? Lip Boy?
Yep, Kylie Jenner.
Jack. How are you, bud? How old are you now?
12.
12 years old. So what happened in the first show?
I did a tire grab, but I went like 5 cranks too fast, and I landed like flat and just hit my face. And my gums got stuck in my braces, and I had to pry it out.
Oh my gosh. It was not our first show, like, and we had a meeting before the show, and we're like, hey, it's the first show. We've got all summer. Just chill, you know. You don't have to go all out, nothing. And what does everyone do? Go all out, and we had a handful of
We had like 5
slide outs and slams.
We had like
and,
5 people fall before the show.
yeah, it's so we've calmed down since then, and we had a great second show, and now we've got one more show. So who else we got here?
Dallas.
Dallas Light. How old are you now, bud?
14.
14. How's the teenage life?
He's actually 13. He
I don't
just
know.
plays it.
You got, and that new bike's running good. You guys are both on 20 inches now.
Ready for step
I'm on 19.
19?
It's 16.
You're on a 16, bro.
That is 16.
All right, well, one more show.
It's the green apple!
That is the green
the
apple.
green apple!
Yeah.
With all the stickers on it.
Heck yeah.
Whip flat, Dustin. Here we go.
What do you got?
Whip flat. Whip flat.
First whip flat. Oh, dude! You never done one?
I took my pegs off last night.
Oh my
and now
gosh.
they're just like-
First whip to flat, Jake Walls. Oh, dude.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is!
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he hurt my hand. Holy cow.
Oh man.
First hot whip. What's up?
Hell yeah. He
Oh
did
my-
not land that.
What?
Dustin, 3.
What's that? Oh my gosh. Definitely, yeah. Always having a blast in between shows. We've got one more person I would like to introduce to you. AJ Haynes, the Iron Man, right here.
Hello.
Out at the first show. I've done more shows with AJ than any other rider. We've traveled all over the country together doing shows.
Some good times.
And there's a lot of good times. And what's very exciting is we've got, what do we got here?
Bo, wave to the camera.
Who's that? Who's that? AJ is our proud father in the shows. He's got a little 4-year-old Bo here. How you doing, Bo?
Good.
Did you like getting introduced in the first show? You're the youngest rider out there. How's it feel?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. I love riding bikes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you heard it right there. Bring it in.
Boom.
Boom, baby. Anything else you'd like to say?
I think I like riding even on nighttime.
At the nighttime, that is a fun time to ride at night.
Boom, baby.
Anything else?
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. You got it. All right, well, that's what we've been up to. First show of the day. AJ, any comments on the first show? I said it was quite a battle in the first show. Everyone was so excited, but second show was great, and now the last show, everyone's getting ready, and we're giving away the brand new bike. And
working out the kinks in that first show.
Yeah.
A little rough, but we came back strong second show, and we're about to kill it round 3 here.
yeah, and AJ's bike flipping in the show.
Hopefully, bike flip and a couple of little surprises here. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we'll bring Bo on board.
Yeah.
I had to itch my sock.
Oh, you had to itch your sock?
I had an itch on my foot, so I have to take my shoe.
Did you get it?
In
You got it?
my back.
Oh, you got your back. Okay. You all good now? You all good?
Yeah.
All right. Good to go. Bo Haynes. This is great. There's kids everywhere. And it's funny because after the show, they all swarm them. They all want their autographs and stuff too. So, great vibes overall. And looking forward to another fun summer, that's for sure.
Heck yeah.
So, there's riders everywhere. Woo! We'll do a few more practice rounds and then get ready for the last show. But thanks for watching. Look at that. Jeez! Just turned 7 years old. The box is 6 foot tall, like almost 12 feet long. That is insane. Boom, boom. But yeah, please subscribe. If you have any comments on this video or stuff you'd like to see or learn about or anything you'd like to know show-wise, let us know. You know, we've been through it all, and it's one of the coolest parts about BMX is doing shows and just riding bikes together and setting up ramps in the coolest spots. So what do we got there?
A bike?
Tommy Glidden actually also just had a birthday. Oh, there we go. Tommy's got a brand new bike we're gonna be giving away. Tommy, how old are you now?
18.
18. That means I told him earlier, I'm like, I can say anything I want to now. Now he's 18,
I'm
so.
surprised my parents let me get this old.
Oh man, you ready for your last show?
Yeah, I am.
All right, bud.
You have to do a donut.
All right, thanks for watching. See you soon.
Practice run?
Yo, did you just learn how to sign your name?
Yeah.
You've never signed your name before?
Well, yeah. I just learned how to do it in cursive.
Nice. Just making up your autograph on the spot. Who got the first one?
From me?
Yeah.
I think it was
You signed so many you don't even know.
her.
She got the first one.
Yeah, on the blue shirt.
That's gonna be. Hey, you could get a picture with her. Could get a picture with her. You remember that first autograph?
K through 5.
Tommy just ran into his old assistant principal in school.
That's right. He's a good kid.
Oh man, well, it's crazy because even Kyle, I don't even know where Kyle is, but Kyle went here.
Yeah, I saw him. I was
Just-
talking to him. All of his teachers has actually retired. So,
Oh,
but
no,
that would have
really?
been fun. Yeah, that would have been fun to see him.
All
I think he said that a lot of them, just after they did, after he was done, they retired like a year or two after.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Well, maybe Kyle made him retire.
possibly. Hey, what's the ride?
Who enjoyed watching little Dallas and little Reed here today? Some of my favorite riders. These two are, I explained earlier, I'll tell you real quick, two of the youngest riders in the entire world to do backflips on their bike. They were both 8 and 9 years old when they learned to go upside down. Do you want to see them do it right here at Rice Lake Elementary? I can guarantee there's no other school in the entire country that gets anything like this. You guys are very lucky. If you have cameras, take them out right now. Reed, how you feeling? He's giving me the thumbs up. Dallas, how you feeling? He's giving me the thumbs up. Rice Lake, how you feeling? All right, boys, the course is yours. Take it away. Here we go. Dallas Light and Reed Blymeyer rolling in. 13 and 10 years old, 14. Let's hear it for Dallas. Massive backflip and Reed right behind him. Yes! Back to back. One more time for little Dallas and little Reed. Wow. Haynes is also rolling back in here. Let's hear it for these guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is. AJ landing the front flip right into the pile of high fives. Who liked watching Kyle Heiser out here today? I gotta tell you something about Kyle. If you did not already know, Kyle Heiser went to elementary school at Rice Lake Elementary. That's right, he went to school here, and apparently all of his teachers have already retired since then. He was looking forward to seeing some of them. So he's so excited to be out here in this parking lot. Never thought he'd ever be riding his bike and doing a show like this. Something he's always dreamed of. Rice Lake, are you ready for one last jump from Kyle Heiser? There's one thing I have not told you. Kyle has been known to do some of the biggest, the most dangerous and difficult tricks in the sport. He is rolling in. We call this one the double backflip. The only one doing it out here. Let's hear it for your classmate, Kyle Heiser. Oh, one more time, Kyle. One more time for Kyle Heiser. Kyle Heiser is in the zone. He's coming back right here at his own elementary school. Let's hear it for Kyle Heiser. Oh, one more time for Kyle. Just sliding out there. Everyone go give Kyle a high five right now. He went to school right here at Rice Lake. Go give him a high five. We're gonna be starting autographs and that brand new bike giveaway. Kyle Heiser, hero of the day. The double backflip. Yeah.
I think you have a little camera.
Yeah?
I
do.
Oh boy.
Look at the bike. All right, Rice Lake Elementary. Who's ready to win a brand new bike today? This is little Bo. Can everybody say hi to Bo? 3, 2, 1. Hi, Bo. Out of that whole group. And it looks like he has picked a yellow slip. Who here filled out a yellow slip? Anyone filled out a yellow one? Okay, okay. What is the name on the slip here?
Vinny.
Vinny. Is there a Vinny here? Vinny. Vinny.
Say the last name too.
Vinny? What's the last name?
Wood.
Vinny Wood? Yeah? Come on up, bud. Let's make some noise for Vinny Wood. Yeah! Guys, ever want to ride, come on out to our warehouse, the factory. Every Tuesday nights during the summer, we do open sessions. We also have them on the weekends after summer. But thanks again so much. We'll get autographs rolling here again. Maybe some more ice cream, maybe. Hey. Man of the hour. I gotta ask, what was it like riding right here at your own elementary school?
It was pretty insane. Blast from the past. Actually, I had to use the restroom, so I went in there. Have a good one. So
Kyle's fan club.
yeah, my fan club over there. I photographed both their weddings, by the way.
He's a professional wedding photographer.
Yeah, and the one girl over there actually connected me with my biological dad.
And connected him with his biological dad.
So anyways, basically I went into school, haven't been in there since I was 11 years old. I'm now basically 28, so it's been like 17 years. It was insane to walk through those halls after all this time.
Oh, I'm sure. You haven't been here in 17 years?
Nope. I mean, I've driven past here, but I haven't been inside.
So, and you weren't, I mean, did you ride BMX back then? Probably not.
You know, just like
going off
curbs and like little dirt bumps.
Did you ever imagine 17 years later, you'd be hitting a 6-foot kicker and doing a double backflip?
Never met.
In the parking lot of the school?
Had no idea. And actually, in 2005, when Dave Mira sent it, I was like, that is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Never dreamed that I'd do it.
You know what's funny? Just this morning, I watched the 20-minute Dave Mira tribute, and there's a whole piece on that double backflip. So I actually was watching that today. And now here, I'm watching Kyle double flipping the same day, in person. It's just...
And I had no idea I would become friends with a pro BMX rider, Dustin Grice, right here.
This guy's the best. This guy's the best. Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to a fun summer. So
it's gonna be
we
great.
started filming at the beginning of the day about the beginning of the show season. And so we've got a whole summer of shows ahead of us. And I can't believe what just went down right here, right now. So
great show.
Good work today, bud.
You too.
Boom, baby. Wow. What just happened? I didn't expect any of that to happen when I started filming this video. And Kyle just shut things down with a double flip at his own elementary school. And it's insane because every time we do a show or an event, it's always something new. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. And it's crazy. So now we're just kind of little celebration afterwards, meeting people, autographs. We just gave away the brand new bike, and now we'll just start tearing down and packing up and getting ready for the next show. So thanks for joining. Please subscribe. If you have any questions about shows, or if you ever want to come ride in one of these shows, comment. Let us know. It's always a blast having fun riding bikes. So peace out. Thanks again. Welcome back to the factory. The show must go on.